Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today is a makeup tutorial for a really glowy, bronzy look. I have been wearing this so much throughout the summertime that I thought I just had to share it. This look is just so beautiful for summer. It just makes your skin glow like you have this beautiful light from within, and it's just super bronzy and tan, which is, you know, perfect for summer. So I really enjoy this look, and I hope that you guys enjoy watching me recreate it. So I'm starting off by priming my eyes a little bit. I'm using the MAC Prep and Prime for the eye in the shade Medium. This is a super important step because not only is it priming the eyes to hold on to our eyeshadow and make sure it lasts for many hours, it also is going to take out, at least this one that I use, it kind of looks like a concealer. It's just going to take out all of the darkness or redness or veins that you see in my eyelids and just give me this really nice blank canvas for my eyeshadow. So then, using the Naked 2 palette, I'm going to use this color right here called Chopper. It's just this really pretty bronzy shade. It's kind of like a copper, but it's so beautiful, and I've just been loving it lately. So just using my finger, I'm just going to dab this all over my eyelid, and I find that using my finger is just the best way to get the eyeshadow on there. It goes more quickly than using a brush, and you really can pack it on with your finger. So then from that same palette, I'm going to use this color right here. It's called Bootycall. I love this. It's just like a really neutral highlighter shade. I use it all the time. Again, just on my finger, I'm just going to dab a little bit of this in the center of my lid. And this is just going to give it this really pretty sheen. It's going to make it look really glowy, and it just really adds a lot to the lid. So then I'm going to take Saddle by MAC. It's just this really warm medium tone brown, and on this Sigma fluffy tapered blending brush, it's the E35, I'm just going to get a little bit of this color on there, and then I'm just going to start to blend it in my crease area. Now I'm using this slightly fluffier brush because I want this to be super blown out and super blended. I don't want it to be harsh whatsoever, so that's why I'm using this brush. If you ever have a hard time blending shades out in your crease or on your eyes in general, all you need to do is tip the brush downward a bit. People usually go in like this, and you're actually going to create a harsh line. So by coming in this way, kind of facing downwards, it's basically just going to do all the blending for you. If you've never tried this, try it next time, and you will be amazed how really just easy blending can be if you just come in a downward motion instead of coming up like this. So then, taking Swiss Chocolate, it's just like a darker warm brown. On that same brush, I'm just going to take a little bit of it, and I'm just going to do the same thing in the crease area. It's not really going to make a huge difference. It's just going to add a slight bit of definition to this. But again, it's super blended out and super buffed out, so it's not going to be really dramatic. And that's it for the eyes. Well, for eyeshadow anyway. There's always more. So then I'm going to use my Rimmel Stay Matte Foundation in True Beige. Using a Sigma Kabuki brush that's really dirty, sorry. I'm just going to start by dabbing this all over my face. And once I have kind of pressed the product in, I can begin to buff it just a little bit. But make sure you press in first to really ensure that that foundation gets into your skin, and this will just help it last longer. Okay, now that my foundation's done, I'm going to go in with some MAC Prolongwear concealer. This is an NW20. Lately I've been liking going in with this concealer brush first and kind of tracing out where I want the concealer to go. And then once I've kind of put it exactly where I want it, I go in with my beauty blender and just make sure everything is nice and blended out. Now I'm just setting my foundation with a translucent powder. You can really use any one, they're pretty much all the same. They do the same thing. But I'm using the Makeup Forever HD powder. Okay, now we're going to take a little bit of bronzer. This is the Jane bronzer in Inspire. I've been loving this lately. And just on this big fluffy brush, just going to lightly tap it right along my cheekbones. I don't like to press too hard with this brush because then it really like fluffs out, and it just doesn't really, it just kind of gets your whole side of your face bronzed, so just make sure you don't press down too hard with this one. Then I'm taking Nars Orgasm Blush. This is an oldie but a goodie. It's been around forever, and everyone used to be obsessed with this blush because it's just really a great blush. It's this really pretty peachy pink color, but I wanted to use it for this look because it has a little bit of gold shimmer in it. So I figured it was perfect for a bronzy, glowy look. Then for highlighter, this part is super important since we're going for that super glowy look. I'm going to use Giella I Am Glam powder. It's this really super fine powder and it can get like really intense, so I'm actually using it on this little stippling brush, and I just kind of dipped it in the top of the lid. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of apply this in like a boomerang shape around my cheekbone. I'm just going to kind of swirl it on, so this will make sure it's like really blended out and will just look like this gorgeous natural glow. So I went ahead and filled in my brows off camera. I just didn't film it because honestly it's just kind of boring to watch. But if you guys would like to see how I fill in my brows, let me know down below and I will create a video on it. So I want to keep this look super soft, so I'm not going to put any liquid liner on, but I am just going to put a little bit of shadow on my outer crease. I'm going to use the Blackout color from the Naked 2 palette. So using this little tiny brush, I'm just going to put it right along the outer part of my lash line. And this is just going to help give me a little bit of dimension out there and help my lashes look a little thicker. So then I'm going to take that saddle color, which was that light medium brown I used earlier, and just with the pencil brush, I'm just going to buff this all underneath my eye area. Then using this flat definer brush from Sigma and that Swiss Chocolate, which was the darker brown, just going to press this right along my lash line just to define that area a little bit. And then just using this little dome brush and this light soft brown color right here. This is also from MAC. It's just a really light brown. I'm just going to put this all underneath, and this is just going to kind of help the three of those blend out together and make it look super blown out. So I popped some lashes on, and I also didn't film that. I have a video on how to put on false eyelashes if you'd like to watch that. So again, it's just kind of boring to watch, so I have a whole video. You can go check it out. I will link it down below. I use the Red Cherry number 415 lashes. As far as false lashes go, they are pretty soft, not dramatic or harsh at all, so I thought it was perfect for this soft look. So I am now taking that Bootycall color, that light highlighter color from before, and I'm just going to put this in the inner corner of my eyes, just going to brighten that area up a little bit. And then also going to take it up on my brow bone, just to give a nice lifted look to my brows and just highlight this area and make it look nice and glowy. Then for lips, I'm going to use this Maybelline lip liner in Toast, and I'm just going to line the outer portion of my lips and fill in just a bit. Now that my lips are lined, I'm going to use this MAC lipstick in Flair for Finery. It's actually a limited edition, unfortunately. It's from their holiday collection this year, but it's basically just this like really basic pink nude color, and it's pretty light. Then I'm going to top that off with Color Your Smile in the Nude Gloss. It comes with like a little mirror and a light, so you basically can apply your gloss anywhere, and it's really awesome. And that is it for our nude lips.